We should note that some Republicans said they'd be willing to force a primary instead of going with whoever the party wants, but we'll know more on that in the next few months. And during that time, we could also hear more on the Assembly's impeachment probe into the governor. Let's talk about that and more with Daryl Camp, who actually joined New York Now this week as our new reporter. Daryl, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for joining the team.
Of
We're
course.
glad to have you. We'll get to you in a few minutes, but let's talk about the Assembly's impeachment probe first. So the Assembly Judiciary Committee gave its second update on this impeachment probe this week. It was sort of a non-update, but tell us what we found out.
Basically, that they have a number of people they'd like to speak to. I believe it was 70. They've gotten 200 tips, and they have narrowed it down to 4 categories as far as what they're looking at. And they are the categories you would expect. It's about whether or not the bridge was an issue, the Mario Cuomo bridge. It was about the nursing home numbers, about sexual harassment. So it's not a surprise. It's more so, yes, we're still paying attention to this.
I'm really curious, and they did not mention this during the meeting, obviously, but I'm really curious. They have received over 200 tips, as you said. I'm curious about what share of those is in each category, because if we have like 100 women calling into this committee saying the governor touched me inappropriately in some way, I think that's a huge deal. And I think that any tip is a huge deal. But if we have like 100 tips of people just calling in and saying something that might not be very substantial, it may not be as impactful as I think the Assembly is going for.
Well, we're so early in the investigation right now that it's hard to say, because you have to follow up on each tip to figure out whether or not they are substantial. So I think within the coming months, as we know, it's expected to go months, the investigation, we'll actually figure out what things they're actually focusing on more.
Right. And speaking of the governor, there was raised some eyebrows this week. The Senate Majority Leader stood with the governor at an event opening a vaccine site or shipping vaccines to a place in Westchester County. It was surprising because, as our viewers may remember, the Senate Majority Leader about a month ago now.
Early March.
Yeah, exactly.
A little over a month ago, actually.
She had called on the governor to resign over the claims of sexual harassment. So for a lot of people to see her there, it was very surprising. What are we getting in terms of reaction?
Okay, it's even more than that. The problem is the day before she was with the governor, she was asked about whether or not the governor should be having press in person, and just generally about where she stood in relation to the governor. She sort of tried to make it seem as if their actions are separate. I'm the Senate Majority Leader, he's the governor. Sometimes our work overlaps, but not always. And basically refrained from passing judgment. And it sort of invalidates her previous call for him to step down if she's seen right next to him at an event about vaccination acceptance when she could do that on her own. So a lot of people are calling out hypocrisy, and understandably so.
So we only have about a minute left. I want to introduce our viewers to you. You are going to be working on the show full time with me as the new reporter. We're so glad to have you. Tell our viewers where you're coming from.
I'm coming from 8 years of radio in this area. I usually would cover local news, and state and local news really started to overlap at the start of the pandemic because of the governor's authority and local governments having less of that. So we ran into each other just about every day, 7 days a week at the Capitol, doing the exact same thing as one-man teams. And I think at that point, it sort of, you had a eureka moment where you went, okay, we should consolidate our abilities, and then that's how I ended up here.
Yeah, I think that you caught my attention particularly at the governor's briefings in the spring, because like me, you were there almost every day and trying to ask him questions. So I'm just really happy to have you, Daryl, and you're going to be with us full time. You're going to be doing stories for the show and appearing on the show, and you bring a great fan base to us, so we love that too. So thanks for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.